All right. Let's get some music. All right. Let's refactor this mess. All right. This is horrible. Scrutinizer is especially unhappy with this function, and I am too. Yeah. All right. Let's factor this out. All right. It's one of those functions that started out okay and then grew to be horrendous as I was adding stuff to it. So let's do this. Hey, Jalen. Yeah. PHP Storm's awesome. It's kind of clunky, but still pretty awesome. And I still feel I know about 10% of it. If I'm lucky. Alright, so... yeah, we're gonna go with this. So I'm just trying to refactor this function out because it's absolutely terrible. Or refactor part of this code out into another method. I gave it a little... that's funny. Give SEOmatic a little bit of an overhaul. Alright. Slight detour though. Someone's asking for help with something on typography. Maybe I've got it wrong. What the hell? Huh. Why would that know? Oh. I see. I never put it in here. Yeah, I did. There's a function. Oh. That's not good. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. Let's do a little fix. Actually, let's see what Scrutinizer has to say about this too. Oh, it's already in there. Okay. Oh, it's pretty happy with it. That's cool. Alright. It's not bad. So, Jalen, what do you think is your favorite thing about about PHP Storm? Yeah, if my Mac ever crashed and I lost all the text edit windows, well, I don't know if you can tell, I kind of got a cold, so I'm thinking a little slow today. Yeah, what I put in the text edit windows is just stuff that I think I might need in the future, but it's not. Doesn't really matter if they go away, you know. But yeah, it's horribly unorganized. It's kind of sad, really. But I changed SEO-matic over from tabbed interface to have this sidebar. I think it uses the space a lot better. Looks a lot better too. So I'm pretty happy with that. And I spent most of a lot of the weekend actually going through and fixing some stuff that Scrutinizer pointed out to me, which is pretty nifty. It's like having someone do a code review for you. Alright, but let's push this out for Slebo. This is how the sausage is made, ladies and gentlemen. Today is the 12th, I believe. And the only reason I know that is I'm trying to get a beta of SEO-matic released tomorrow, so I know tomorrow is the 13th. Otherwise, I almost never know what day it is. All right. So... all right. And while we're at it, we may as well put these fancy badges in there. This is from Scrutinizer. And the coverage is if I have tests, which I do not. But I'm going to put it in there anyway, and hopefully at some point. I don't even really know where to start to do unit testing for Craft 3 plugins. But it can't be that bad, right? Alright, so there we go. We got all that stuff in there. I always like to review this stuff. Make sure things are what I think they should be. This is Git Tower. All right. Yeah, and there's no filter for this one, right? Because it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Yeah, there's only a function. Oh, that's why I did it this way. I was going to say, why am I not just calling the services directly from the Twig functions? But it's because we want to wrap it with the template stuff for Twig. Whereas I want the service routine to just return plain old text, you know, in case you're using it from a plugin or want to do it that way. All right. All right. So let's do a release. All right. This is one of the things I like about Tower, the git flow features. So start release, finish release. It merges the branches in appropriately. It tags everything. It's really kind of nice. Yes, Lebo. That is for you. Slebo says he could put this on full screen and just pretend to be working. Back in the day. Oh, hey, Luke. Wow, Luke, you are up super early or up super late, man. Which is it? Yeah, one of the things I wrote a long time ago for the Mac was this big cheese key. And basically all it did is you hit the key. And this was like, it's in the 80s or early 90s. Like, it was a long time ago. You hit the key and it instantly put up a screen that looked like you were working. And I remember I got some hate mail from some people who, I guess they were bosses. They're like, how dare you, help people be unproductive. Oh my God. All right, so let's tag this sucker. Got to publish our tag. I know this is kind of boring, but maybe some people haven't done releases like this, so it's kind of useful to see. That's it. Should be good to go. All right, Slebo, do a composer update and let me know how you go. Oh, Luke, you're going to bed. God damn, man. All right, hold on. I work with people from Australia, so I'm aware. It is late, man. You guys doing the hard push to get commerce ready? Is that what's going on, Luke? Underground Hustler. Is that you, Slebo? But yeah, if you do composer update, you should be good to go. Let me know if you have any problems. Basically, stupid mistake. So this was named, the twig filter was named just get PHP typography. And it should have had settings on the end. The variable was named properly. So the variable would have worked, but the twig filter was busto. Yeah, Luke, I know how it is, man. I'm hoping to get a beta of SEO Manic. I'm hoping to get it out tomorrow. That's really what I'm hoping for. And we are getting there. So this is what the UX looks like for it. So it's a really boring content SEO page because there's only one single. But I switched over from tabs to the sidebar, and I think it looks a whole lot nicer. And there's our sitemap stuff. Yeah, I'm very happy with the underpinnings of it. And I think I underestimated how long it would take to do the UX for it. I was like, no big deal. I did all the hard work. Hard work. So stuff that is not done. My plan is to have a dashboard here where we'll give you like a little graph or probably a pie chart. Actually, Luke, maybe you know the answer to this. Is there any documentation at all on the craft charting JavaScript stuff? Or am I just going to be like plumbing through the code? Because I want to do kind of like a pie graph, kind of like this, to show you how set up things are, and then also if there are any, how many entries have good descriptions, all that kind of stuff. And so the dashboard, I want to have just like an overview of stuff that's in here. And I want to have some charting in there. I know Craft has D3 built in, but D3 is a freaking beast, so I'm hoping the charting layer that's built into Craft is pretty good. Yeah, nothing documented. Awesome. I'm glad it's working. I guess at some point I'll slog through everything. But anyway, the dashboard stuff isn't done. One of the things that is done, though, is this dashboard has like a nice welcome notice when you first install it. It's hidden now because I just navigated to it. And then the other thing, which is related, that is not done. So we've got our SEO preview over here, but what is not done is the SEO analysis stuff. Oh, no, that's interesting. This is way bigger than it's supposed to be. Huh. Interesting. I switched over from zoom to transform. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it's fine with that. So why is this thing so damn big? Huh. But there's going to be some content SEO analysis on the pages that you're on. So, reading, the Fleisch, whatever, reading scores, and a whole bunch of other stuff. That will probably not make it into the beta. Which then wouldn't really make it a beta, because it's not feature complete, but what are you going to do? Alright, why the hell is this thing so damn big? Huh. Something is giving this a height. No? Weird. It's got to be something to do with this transform, I would imagine. But it looks like it's transforming it right. CSS is one of my least favorite things when it comes to doing web dev stuff. All right, if this container is right, then where is it getting this height from? Yeah, it's definitely a computed height. I see. I'm doing what every good programmer does. I'm Googling stuff. Because it will still take up the same amount of space as their unscaled counterparts, which is not what I want. So somehow I need the actual scaled height. Jalen, help me out, man. This is terrible. The only solution I've got to work is to wrap it in container div with a fixed height. It's horrible. It's exactly what I don't want. Oh, man. Yeah, so the problem is I was using the zoom property before, which works perfectly, except Firefox does not support it. Awesome. Alright, I guess we'll try that. Feels dirty. But it works. Yeah, so I'm gonna clean this up a little bit, put like a white background on there, and these are just kind of meant to be a sanity check preview of what this stuff is gonna look like. That's gonna be the analysis stuff. Will also be in the dashboard, and everything else is pretty much working. So these are the global settings, Twitter, Facebook, your robots. These are all editable. Tracking scripts are all in. Google Analytics, Google Tag Manager, G-Tag. You can edit these too. This makes it easier to get these scripts on your site, really. Yeah, thanks for nothing, Jalen. Supposed to be helping me with the CSS, man. Alright. Let's get back to this horrendous function, method, whatever. All right. So I'm gonna pull it all out, and then refactor it out to Jesus. Yeah, PHP Storm does this sometimes. Hey Luke, I don't know if you're still there or not, but check it out, my man. This is a genuine kangaroo ball sack change purse that was sent to me by Luke. This is awesome, thank you. All right. That's the wrong project. All right, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Oh my God. I love it. All right. So this goes all right. And then we'll do this one. And this is all going to get refactored out. Yeah. But this is going to be cleaner this way anyway. Uh-oh. Screwed something up. Oh, shit. What did I do? Aha. All right. Oh my God. really? That's horrendous. Yeah, we probably should be. You're writing docs? Yeah, I gotta do that soon too, Luke. I've done a little bit, but this is terrible. Look at this, man. If I did refactor this out to a method, these are all the things that it's gonna pass in. It's just horrible. I can't bring myself to do it. It's at least slightly more readable, but it's still horrible. Yeah. So let's install it from scratch and see if we broke anything. So there's our little welcome message. Get started. All right. Pick an SEO image. And if we go to Twitter, I need a Twitter handle. Oh, yeah. I gotta fix that link because I updated stuff here. Yeah. And that is in the, yeah. Let's see what happens if we just do that. Got these little hints in here for if you're setting up the global SEO and you don't have a Twitter handle set. It'll tell you to set it up. Let's do it. Yep. And we have no title and no description. Here's my... Whoa. And we'll pull the description from this rich text field. I don't even remember what's in there. But you can set the global SEO to pull from globals, right? Makes sense. Yeah, so we got a little description. And that all seems to work. And we can look at what it's actually... Okay. Yep, so it's transforming it the way it should be. And then here, don't think that's doing what it's supposed to do. Yeah, it should be hitting right here. Why you no go here? Interesting. How does that even make sense? From URL. Oh. Interesting. And that's why it's defaulting that. That ain't right. What the hell did I do? Yeah, same as SEO. Just sanity checking it here. What? Oh, what the hell? This must be empty, but how can that be empty? It's not empty. What? Oh. Crap. I know what's going on. All right. Something I broke when I switched it over to use the tabbed interface or the sidebar, because it used to be that all of these fields were on the form and now they're totally separate forms. All right. That makes sense. It's annoying, but that makes sense. So we can just have a hidden input.
You know that I care.
Ah, gross. All right, so we need the source field, the IDs. Yeah.
And I know that you care.
Okay.
For me too. So I don't feel alone. On the way to the storm. Now that I've found somewhere safe to bury my bones. Any fool knows a dog needs a home.
I'm sure Luke gets that a lot too, but I get a lot of messages from people saying, "Hey,
Pigs on the way.
think I could pick your brain for something?" All right. All right, so this should work. All right. Got it. Yeah. No questions are ever that quick, right? I hear you, my brother. All right. What we're gonna have to do is kind of ugly, but this is the easiest way to get all the fields on one page. I'm just gonna include in a hidden div. I could also reproduce all of the fields in a with hidden inputs, but it seems more error prone. All right. So now, same as SEO, we should be seeing something a little bit different here now. There we go. Yeah. So if you tell the Twitter image to pull from the SEO image, it actually uses a built-in function to then transform it properly, right? Because we want this to be square. And if we're doing this, then we want it to look like that, right? So it does all of the social transforms for you. And this is all using the focus point, so... All right. Hopefully that was actually a quick question. We'll see. All right. So I think we failed miserably at refactoring this code to be better. Yep. All right. All right, so the couple of things that I want to get done before I get a beta out. So first of all, for the Twitter creator, I want this to be a combo box field where you can choose like this, where it's going to be the same as the site Twitter handle or custom. So it's going to say same as site handle or custom, and then you can do whatever you want there. Right. I think I'm gonna let you pull that from a field too, and I think those are gonna come from users. So we want to do that, and there was something else. Oh, right. I want there to be a same as SEO here too. So it can pull from whatever you have set here for the name position. And the idea is just that you can change it once, right? If you have everything set up, you only ever have to change it here. And it's only if you really want to have the Facebook different from the Twitter, different from the title tag. Yeah. And I'd be impressed if anyone can identify this music. I'd be very impressed. All right. So let's do the Twitter creator stuff first. All right, let's do that. Yeah. It's really making me wish I had written a macro for these, or put them in a partial. Still could. That's right. Alright, so that's going to be the source, and then this is going to be the field. Oh, right. Okay. These are no longer fields. Alright. Text sources are not going to be right, but that's okay. Alright. So it's just not hiding that. And that's because we need one of these. From field. All right. Perfecto. All right, and then we want to be able to, I wrote a nice little function to pull all of the fields out of user, from user layouts. So let's see if it works. Yeah, and we'll have to do that too. that should do it. Really? Wonder if it returns a null. Oh. And we probably should only add that. Yeah. All right. But now, let's see if it's actually working or not. Add a user field to the, or add a field to the user profile. Sure. We'll go with you. And a matrix. And if Neo ever comes out for Craft 3, I can put some code in to pull from that too. All right. Interesting. All right. So there's something wrong with our function. Well, let's first make sure we're not doing something stupid. User field sources. Fields of type from users. No, looks right. All right, this totally should work. What? What? Oh, did I put them in separate functions? I might have. I did. Oh, right, because they have to come from different places. All right. That all makes sense. From user field, look at that. Oh, it's adding title. We don't want that for user fields. Or do we? Yeah. I don't think we want that. That's good. So Luke, is writing the documentation your least favorite thing? All right, there we go. And then this should be, just making sure, yeah, it's consistent. So from asset field, from user field. All right. How do you tell it which user? Maybe that won't work. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Just not good at it. Yeah. I don't really mind it that much, but it's very time consuming to write decent docs. Not saying I've actually written decent docs, but it does take a lot of time. And the thing is, when you're writing documentation, you're explaining something you already know, right? So it's not interesting like coding where you're trying to solve a problem that maybe you don't know what it is. Yeah, this is actually not going to work. The only way it would work is if I looked for... if it used the author of the entry. The docs are in Git. Yeah. I mean, who knows? Maybe some kind soul out there will help you write them. Or at least contribute to them. Alright, so I think I'm going to punt on pulling from a field because it's only going to make sense if there is a user... Well, I could do the author of an entry, right? I mean, that would be doable. Yeah. But for a global, it definitely doesn't make sense. So we will nuke it from that. Yeah, and then we can do like entry.author, category.author, and then you have picked the field and away you go. That'll work. Then we're just going to need to add and I think that all will work. Uh-oh. One error found. What's the error, man? Oh, here it is. Yes. Element div is not closed. Really? What div is not closed? Probably something I just added, right? Yep, right here. Thank you, PHP Storm. So damn good. All right. Ew. Oh my god, I hate being stuffed up, man. It's the worst. It's hard to think. That's what I hate most about being sick. Not only do you not, you just feel terrible, but I'm several dozen IQ points lower, and I can't afford any IQ points. So we're gonna have to have a special case for this. Yep. All right. From user field, and then we need a whoa. Yeah. So that should work. And then here, we're going to need something like this. So it will be entry.author.elementName. Yeah, it's got to go over here. So object dot element name, which is either going to be a category or an entry, dot author dot the source field. Should do it. Why the hell isn't it hiding that? Oh. Oh, crap. All right. So we just have to add these in to our funky JavaScript. Man, after doing a lot of work in Vue, I just cannot stand to do jQuery stuff anymore, man. It's just killing me. All right, so yeah. Yeah, it sucks being sick, doesn't it, Luke? It's just awful. That needs to go there. And something like this. Whoop. And then we need our handy dandy little Webpack. Yeah, I think coding while you're sick is probably even worse than when you're drunk. Like, it just never... I've looked back at some stuff that I did when I was sick, and I'm just like, what the hell were you doing? There we go. All right. So same as the site Twitter handle. So if we save... Oh, we're not... Oh, we are parsing that. So the custom text should be here now. So if we change this to woof... yeah, excellent. And same as the site Twitter handle, and it's... No, it's not. Now why would that not have worked? The hell? Okay. Creator source. Oh, did we not put the validators in here? Might not have. Silly model validation. I bet you that's what it is. All right, so go to our models. No, it's in there. What the hell? All right, I think we need something a little more upbeat. I just feel it. And I apologize, Luke, if you're still awake. This is probably gonna, it's probably gonna jar you. There we go. A little rage. All right, so why the hell are you not saving? Source should be same as Twitter. Weird. Nice. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is. No. I don't think this is a problem, but we should have it in there anyway. What the hell, PHP Store? Why? Really? Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Stop! Oh, it's this one that's off. Okay. So weird. Good grief. Unbelievable. Yeah, I don't think this is the issue, but we probably should have a validator for this anyway. Alright, so the creator source can either be from custom. Yeah, we got it. Same as Twitter said. I mean, that shouldn't be it because it should have validated as a string anyway, but. Yeah, but it's not. What the hell? Doesn't make any sense. Twitter creator source. Twitter creator source. The hell? Well, let's see what we got coming in, right? What the hell? Oh, it's coming in as that. Okay. Sure as hell looks right to me. Same as site Twitter. What the hell? Something's not what I think it should be. Interesting. So it cannot find the source field. Same as Twitter creator. Fuck. See you later, Luke. It's right there. What the hell? Alright, so it's a source field that's not there. Oh. Why not? Maybe we didn't add a validator for that. Sure as looks there to me. Makes sense.
The teacher stands in front of the class, but the lesson plan he can't recall. The student's eyes don't perceive the lies, mounting on every fucking wall. Culture is well kept. I guess he appears to play the fool. The place the students sit and listen to that bullshit that he learned in school. Killer, my book to swing on.
Oh, no, it does make sense that we're not getting that. Yeah, because we don't have any fields. Okay. Duh. So that's a red herring.
No more lies. No more lies.
Same as site Twitter. Creator. Oh. We might actually be okay with this being empty. Okay. That makes sense.
Just sells freedom from the pain in my home. Hatred passed on, passed on, and passed on. A world of violent rage, but it's one that I can recognize. Having never seen the color of my father's eyes. Yes, I dwell in hell, but it's a hell that I can grip. I tried to grip my family, but I slipped. To escape from the pain in an existence mundane. I got a 9, a sign, a set, and now I got a name.
Well, that was silly. Yeah, so that works right. Change it to something else. Same as the site Twitter. Jesus, that took way longer than it should have. Oh my God.
See the color of my father's eyes. Yes, I dwell in hell, but it's a hell that I can grip. I tried to grip my family, but I slipped. To escape from the pain in an existence mundane. I got a 9, a sign, a set, and now I got a name. Leave my writing on the wall. No one's gonna catch me when I fall. Caught between my culture and the system. Genocide. Leave my writing on the wall. No one's gonna catch me when I fall. Your ignorance is bliss. They knock the smile off my face. Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can get the others done a little quicker than that. That was ridiculous. You know what? Let's double check this first, though. So for content SEO, you can pull from a user field. So let's do this. Let's see what it spits out. So yeah, extract text from field, object.entry. Okay, so we need a dot. Object.entry.author, and then the author field. That works, because then people can set up a user profile and they could have their Twitter handle in there, and in a section they could just pull the Twitter creator from there. So that makes sense. Very nice. So we're gonna have to do this Twitter position source stuff, and then also for Facebook. So this is either going to be custom or same as SEO. Time to get another coffee. And maybe a cough drop. Oh my god. Maybe a decongestant too. Brutal. You folks can enjoy my pony. We got some drugs. All right. Let's hope adding these fields doesn't take nearly as long as the last one did. It's just hard to think when you're sick, man. Not good. But we got some Theraflu. What could possibly go wrong? All right. Man, I don't know if it's my mouse or PHP Storm, but you see that? Like trying to select this text and it's just barfing halfway through. All right, so we want the title position. There we go. So we're not doing any of that. Yeah, so it's either going to be custom or it's going to be that. And got it. And we're only going to have that and custom. So no field. Should be easy peasy. Famous last words. I don't know why it does that. Maybe my mouse is going. All right. That should be it. We don't have the wrapper. There we go. Anyone out there doing any plug-in dev as well? Yeah, there we go. And this really should be just custom position, right? Yeah. All right. All right, let's see if this works. So right now we're the same as the site. All right, so set that to after. It's after there, and it's not after here. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Their flu is the shit. I think I know what's going on. Yeah. Nope. I thought I might have had a validation rule in there for it, but I don't. Let's see what it's doing. Alright, so it's set to after. Interesting. Oh. No. Interesting. Oh, that's why. Yeah. That's wrong. And that's wrong. There we go. Right, so now it's going to use whatever the global setting is. So it's on the right. before, after, whatever. Yeah, so now it's before, and we say, nah, we want a custom position. We don't want any for this. There we go. Nice. Now, what we want to make sure of is that this is defaulting to what it should. So everything in SEOmatic for Craft 3, everything that it reads in, all of the containers, all of the tags, all the variables are all defined in files, so we can change them to be whatever we want them to be. So let's see what do we have these set to. So that makes sense. It's the same as the site. Okay, so by default it does. Okay, I guess it's probably reasonable. And then if they want, well, I don't know. I kind of like. I kind of think we should have none. Because really you don't want the site name. Yeah. Yeah, I think these both should default to from custom. So that by default, there's no site title for the Facebook and the Twitter titles. And let's make sure that these are set. Yeah. Yeah, I think these should be none by default. I think it just looks better for social media posts to not have that. There we go. All right. Now we just got to do the same thing for the Facebook one, and we're good to go. Yeah, that's what it should default to, right? Because we already have the site name. Twitter already puts it here. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Alrighty. And that should do it. Let me reload this. Fred is saying he cannot. Oh, interesting. Fred is trying to join the stream, but he can't get in. So it says 5 people are watching. Can anyone just type something if you're actually seeing this? Could Fred says it does not work. Alright, let me try. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, no. I can see it. Weird. All right, let's see if it works. Oh, probably should set our Facebook ID. Spins and spins. All right, everybody, I'm going to restart the stream because something seems weird. There we go. Alright, so we restarted the stream. Hopefully Fred is going to be able to get on now. Alright, so now that we've got that, welcome aboard, Fred. I'm glad you finally got it working. I don't know what's going on. Thanks. Yeah, Fred, is the background music too loud? I have no idea how much the microphone is picking up. All right, so what we're working on here is for Facebook Open Graph. So this should be using the same position that we have set here. So if we do after, there we go, it's after. And then if we want a custom position for it, yeah, sure, before. Boom. right. So we got that done. Holy crap. What is up with that? Oh, okay. Twitter creator and there we go. So Fred, are you working on any plugin dev at the moment too, or are you doing some other stuff? If you can't tell, I got a cold, by the way. Oh, nice. Looks like Git Tower is about to freak out. Fantastic. There we go. So, SEOmatic has turned into a really big plugin. Oh, commerce stuff, yeah. Now, are you excited or dreading Commerce 2, Fred? Because I would imagine it's going to mean redoing a bunch of stuff, right? Yeah, this looks good. So Twitter and Facebook are just going to inherit from the SEO image by default. Or we can have something custom. So for Twitter, why don't we do... All right. So we'll do a custom image. Well, this is content SEO. We'll pull it from an asset field. Yep, that looks good. So that's actually pulling the Twitter image from an asset field that is in this entry, the homepage, whatever. Yeah, looks good. Yeah, so Fred is basically saying they probably feel the same way about Commerce 1 that you do about SEOmatic 1. I mean, maybe. So I really like the results you get from SEOmatic for Craft 2, but the plugin architecture itself is just terrible. I mean, it's just really bad. So I was very excited to be able to just gut it and start over. I don't know that I don't know that there's really anything. Maybe some CSS for these previews, but that's about it. That's in common. I'm excited to get this. The sitemaps are awesome in SEO-matic for Craft 3. Yeah, so content SEO. So basically the way it works, so global SEO is what you would think. It's like the global settings that it falls back on for everything. And you can also set the robots.txt and the humans to be whatever you want. So the content SEO, what it does is it lists, instead of creating a field type, any section or category group that has URLs is listed in here. So this site is really lame. It's just my test site. So there's really only one section. It's a homepage single. But it gives you little status bullets that show you what is set to pull from something custom and what is not. And then you just click on one and you get settings pretty similar to what you get for the global SEO, but for this section. Right? And for any of these fields, they can be custom text, or it can pull from a field, so it can do a summary. And then for the keywords, it can do keywords from a field, and you can pick. It'll pull from matrix field, rich text, plain text, a bunch of other text types. And then this is also so the sitemap is on a per section basis as well. Does that make sense, Fred? And the basic idea is that you can just install this and it will just work. You actually don't need to make any template changes at all. There's no hook you have to add. There's nothing. So the areas that I still have left to do, I'll show you. So there's going to be a dashboard that shows you some statusy stuff. I'm not going to get that done before the beta goes out. So we got a little warning. And the other thing, so there's a little sidebar here that shows you a preview. This little SEO analysis sidebar, I'm also not going to get that done before the beta. It kind of is lumped together with the dashboard thing. But I think it's together enough that, like, I'm already using it on some live sites, and I think a lot of people hopefully want to start using it on some live sites too. And it could use some testing. I mean, you know how it is when code hits the real world, right? I mean, I am using it on a couple of live sites and it's working fine, but you never know. And then the other thing, and this is what I'm planning to get done before the beta. So the site settings, the identity, and the creator currently are not finished. And so this is where you're going to fill in. So here's an example site. From Craft 2. So it's going to be a lot of this stuff. Not any of the tracking stuff, but like the entity name, alternate name, description, URL, yada, yada, yada. Basically all of this stuff. And the reason the tracking scripts are not there is there's a new tracking scripts pane here. And you can control all sorts of awesome stuff. It automatically doesn't render this unless you're on live production. And if you really want to, you can edit the actual templates that's used. And it's the same for Google G tag. And Google Tag Manager. And it does a data layer for GTag and Google Tag Manager. So you can take, if you have a twig variable called data layer, it'll JSON encode that and set it to the data layer in GTM, if you've ever worked with GTM. Yeah, so what Fred is talking about is, in the chat, he's saying he's going to create a plugin that lets you preview all of the entries in a section on one page to catch entries that have weird metadata. So that is something that I'm probably going to put on the dashboard. And actually, I'll just show you the last one. So it also does the Facebook pixel. All this fun stuff. And you can choose where it renders it if you really care. So one of the things I was going to have on the dashboard is like a kind of a health bar graph. And if it would give you like a little overview of, you know, something kind of like this. And if there were any problem entries, I was going to have it list them. And then you can just go to check them out. But so I'm kind of planning functionality kind of like that. If that makes sense, Fred. But the interesting thing is, for this stuff by default, since you by default are going to set this up to pull from existing fields, existing content fields. So what would be considered healthy is, you know, an empty SEO description would be flagged, for instance, or an SEO description that was too short or too, not even too long because it truncates them. But if it's too short, so kind of like what it gives you here. So for instance, this is telling us that the description is set to nothing. So the title is pulling from something, the image is set, and sitemaps are on, but the description is doing nothing. So that would be something that it would flag, for instance. So if we want to do summary from the matrix block field, kabam, now it's happy, right? And I've been looking at Yoast. Yeah, I mean, that's the idea, Fred, is the dashboard. I want to give people a heads up to hopefully all of the stuff that you're saying are problems. Right. If they put crap in, they put crap in, right? Garbage in, garbage out, right? And I can also, I mean, I can take it as far as I want. I can also do something where it will compare all of them, and if they're duplicate meta descriptions, I could have it do that. And the thing is, I'm kind of torn on it because there are some really, really good SEO tools that do all this for you, like Moz and Screaming Frog and all that kind of stuff. So I just don't want to duplicate too much effort, you know, if that makes sense. Yeah. So let's take a look at what Scrutinizer has to say. It's unhappy with me about some stuff in SEO-matic. So it actually does analysis on it, saying, well, the settings controller is huge, and the logic is relatively complicated. And it will actually show you which methods are the worst. It's actually pretty handy. I don't know why it doesn't like it. Oh, that's why it doesn't like it, because it's this big, huge, nasty, nested thing. Yeah. I mean, I could spend all day refactoring and cleaning up some of the files that it doesn't like, but as long as they're reasonable. But Scrutinizer has helped me catch a whole lot of things. So it actually doesn't like the plugin's main class. I think just because it's so big and it adds a whole lot of... There's a whole lot of these, right? A whole lot of event listeners for a number of different things. I do have them broken out into separate methods, but they're still pretty big methods. And I don't know, I just don't think there would be a huge gain to, you know, putting each one of these in a separate method or something. What's the point, you know? But I have found Scrutinizer to be really useful. Got some work to do on that one. All right. So we are going to try to make...
It's nice to be alive. Wonderful people everywhere. The way they comb their hair makes me want to say it's a wonderful place.
So we need to make this look like this, with all of this stuff in there. And this is actually going to be the most annoying part of it. Oh, right. It shows and hides certain fields based on what you pick here. Ugh. Yeah.
Cooling on the scene like a horse in a stable. The brother got ill, tried to snatch a fat cable. I stepped back like it wasn't no thing. I punched him in the jaw with the Fatco ring. I had an ace in the hole when it came to that. Yo, Z, you was packing, you know I was strapped. Posse kept rolling, it was hard to get window, so I stepped back.
And I'm going to do this with a partial so that everything I have here will work for the creator as well as the identity.
What a way to go out like a sucker, but I'm on track like a Long Island train that can't head up your mission. Suckers who be dissing, always on my job like a snake, always
All right, let's get to it.
take me to the bar with a drink and make a toast. Give the best wishes to the best MC, and when the spot is blown, ayo, you know it's me. Cause I'm housing. Cause I'm housing.
Excuse me. Oh my god, I hate being sick. Awful. Sorry about that. Oh man. Alrighty. So I guess we'll make an entity partial here. think I'm gonna make a model for this whole thing too. I think it's gonna be easier than just having one with attributes in it. Actually, yeah. Let's make the model first. So this is the old Craft 2. I see. Oh my. This is gonna be fun. All right. Oh my goodness. I forgot how much crap was in here. Wow. What crazy person put all this stuff in, huh? I want to make all of these things kind of generic. And I'm going to namespace it, so we'll remove the identity dot from everything that's in there. Alrighty. What the hell? Yeah, this looks terrible. Alright, let's get rid of all the locales. What the hell JavaScript am I including? hell is that coming from? Oh, right. Oh, that's not gonna work. Everything's already localized on a per site basis. We don't need any of this crap. And this is all going to need to be fixed. We're going to remove all of this. Oh, I see. Got it. Oh, God. Yeah, weird. '87 matches, holy shit. Okay. '98. Wow. A lot of cleanup to do. I wonder how I missed that. What the hell? Oh, I see. I just didn't go down far enough. I don't think we need any of this crap. All right. I don't think we need it to be a fluent model. Right? Won't hurt.
Ghost of Tom Jones. Floating around on a real low mind.
Interesting. Jesus. Yeah, we'll just put the defaults right in here. I'm not going to read these from a file. There's no point. I don't know. Yeah, we probably should let it come from a file. surprised that's all there is for. Yeah. Yeah, there's a birthplace too. How the hell did I miss that? Alright. Alright, where do you got the founder? Founding date. Alright. And this is going to be an array. Yeah.
No, I ain't gonna work on Maggie's farm no more. Well, I wake up in the morning, fold my hands and pray for rain. I got a head full of ideas that are driving me insane. This is shame, the way she makes me scrub the floor. I ain't gonna work on.
I think after I get this done, I'm gonna grab some lunch. Oh yes, the opening hours.
No, I ain't gonna work for Maggie's pie no more. Well, he puts his cigar out in your face just for kicks. His
Alrighty.
made out of bricks. The National Guard stands around his door. I ain't gonna work for. Nah, I ain't gonna work for Maggie's pie no more. I ain't gonna work for Maggie's mom no more.
All right. Or is it going to dump it all in and clean up the dollar signs later? Oh my God. All right. All right. It wasn't as bad as I thought. go. All right. So after we get back from lunch, we'll have to add this to the site variables model. And then load it from a config file. We'll have to make the config file so we can have defaults for all this stuff. And I wasn't going to do that, but I could actually see how it'd be useful, like if for the creator, especially if a agency wanted to fill it in with all their info, they can just put it in a file and, you know, just have that work on every site that they make. It'd save a lot of time for them, so they don't have to fill in all the crap. All right. I will be back. Fighter must get food.